Alright, alright. I'm gonna give my little post thoughts on UFC Fight Night Game versus Tuivasa. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk only about the fights that I cared about. At least not even that I cared about, that I watched and I think that are worth talking about. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys, you know what I'm saying? I guess one day if I ever get a big enough audience I'll talk about everybody. But for right now I'm talking about who I want to talk about. First matchup is Imavov versus Buckley. That was a super good fight. Imavov looked like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely looked like future top five material. I can see the guy being a top five at his division. It was like, I mean, yeah, y'all saw the fight. I mean, dude, like talent wise, skill wise, he was all over Buckley. Buckley couldn't really do much with him, but Imavov had the cardio problem. Buckley at the end started catching. He started catching him. You know what I'm saying? Imavov slowed down and Buckley started catching him. But for his future, that doesn't you know what I'm saying? Doesn't worry me too much. Imavov, you know, he'll get his cardio right. That's not the biggest, the hardest issue to conquer. So yeah, I think we're seeing a top five guy right there. Buckley, he's got the heart of a dog. He's still the man, still one of my favorite fighters to watch fighting. Um, his build, I don't know. There's some tall guys at 185. You know what I'm saying? 5'10" at 185. That's hard, man. And he carries a lot of muscle. Like I would say, I wish he could go down to 170, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you can train and train, and you know what I'm saying. Hopefully, if Buckley wants to be a champion, he'll get better. But right now, I don't see him even close to that level. I don't think he's top 10 even. Um, Robert Whittaker versus Vittori. Obviously, that was a cold ass fight. I picked Whittaker to win. I'm gonna post all my picks on here. If you follow me on TikTok, TikTok at Bone Doing Talks. I always upload my picks to there. But yeah, I picked Robert Whittaker to win, and I picked him to win by decision. And like, I don't know, Whittaker's just the man. Like the guy, skill wise, is super high. Gave Izzy a run for his money. In my mind, I was doing MMA math. I was like, man, Vittori, he basically did nothing versus Izzy. If you ask me, there's some people who, for some reason, think Vittori won some rounds, but I didn't see Izzy having any hard time. You know, I'm just like, but I saw Whittaker give Izzy a kind of a hard time in the second fight. So I saw what I went off of. Wow, Whittaker is just too good. Him and Izzy are like very separate from the rest of the pack. Honestly, yeah. I think what should happen next is Paulo Costa versus Robert Whittaker, if you ask me. That fight sounds really exciting, and Izzy has business to deal with already right now. Vittori, I don't know what he should do. That guy, if he's in his 20s, you know what I'm saying, and he gets his striking better, he might be championship material. I don't know. It's hard to call anybody championship material when Israel Adesanya destroying the world. But yeah, Vittori is really good. He's just not better than Whitaker and Izzy. I think he'll probably beat everybody else in that division though. And then Cyril Gane versus Tai Tuivasa. That's the last fight I want to talk about. Tai Tuivasa, fun guy. I always love watching him fight. But yeah, I don't. That guy is not championship material at all. I don't know, man. You see a chunky guy like that, you can just do the eye test. You look at the eye test, you're like, oh yeah, Greek goddess body dude versus fat boy. Oh, okay, I'm gonna pick Cyril Gane, obviously, Greek body. You know what I'm saying? You're really gonna pick the fat dude? No disrespect to fat people. I'm chunky myself. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The fight wasn't that hard to call. You could just do the eye test. Cyril Gane, I honestly think that's future heavyweight champion. Ngannou, he's one of my favorite fighters. I love Ngannou 100 times more than I love Gane, but Gane is a better fighter than Ngannou. Gane, the mistakes he made versus Ngannou weren't the toughest things to go back and fix and learn how to defend. And Ngannou has a lot of things where like I don't know. I just think he's just like heavy. His footwork's not as good as Gane's. It's honestly just Gane's footwork is so high level. Like I've heard other people call him the Wonder Boy of heavyweight, and that's like probably the best comparison I've ever heard. The guy's just dancing around the ring. He's hard to touch. You know what I'm saying? It's just a hard guy to beat. So yeah, I think Gane's gonna be champion soon. I don't know who he should fight next. If I was in Ngannou, this is what I would do. If I was in Ngannou, I'm saying I either want John Jones or I'm out of here, and like just try to get the biggest payday. Whoever's paying you the most, that's where Ngannou should go. But if I was him, I would abandon ship, and if they're gonna try to make him fight Gane again, because Gane's gonna beat him if they fight again. I mean, obviously Ngannou could give him a knockout punch, but he's not doing that wrestle shit to Ngannou again. And that's my thoughts about that.